Prithviraj sir.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, hi, hello. Yeah,
Hi sir.
hello, hi.
Congratulations, movie is extraordinary.
Thank you so much.
బట్ మీరు వారణాసిలో ఫుల్ బిజీగా ఉన్న కారణంగానే ప్రమోషన్స్ టుమారో రిలీజ్. ఈరోజు ఎందుకు ప్రమోషన్స్ చేయలేదంటే వారణాసిలో బిజీగా ఉన్న కారణంగానే చేయలేదా?
Rajamouli sir not leaving me. Full busy. Yeah,
సరే,
correct.
బట్ మెయిన్ మూవీ ఏంటంటే ఇది దిస్ ఓటీటీ ఫిల్మ్ ఆర్ థియేటర్ రిలీజ్ అని ప్లాన్ చేసి చేశారు. జస్ట్ అంటే ఆల్ ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ అంతా ఆల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ సాంగ్స్, డబ్బింగ్ వర్షన్ ప్లస్ టైటిల్స్ వాళ్ళు టోటల్ టైటిల్స్ అన్నీ కూడా ఏవీస్లో ఏఏలో చేసినట్టున్నారు. టైటిల్స్ కూడా వెరీ రాంగ్. సో అది తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్కి ఆ విధంగా కొంచెం మైనస్ అవుతుందని మీరు అనుకోలేదా?
No, we only believe that there is, we don't think Telugu audience, Malayalam audience and all are like very, very different.
ఎస్పెషల్లీ టైటిల్స్ వెరీ రాంగ్ మిస్టేక్స్ సార్.
That is the way the story, the director wants to narrate the story. This is a story that has been narrated at a particular pace, we know, and it takes its own time to build the plot and the character and everything. And more importantly, I think it's a film that keeps switching genres. You know, I think in the second half you'll realize that the film suddenly becomes something else. It's like a Running Man, you know, thing, and it becomes like one man's fight against a system that then takes on almost the nature of a satire. You know, it's like an action film but dressed as a satire against the system and all that. So the pacing and everything is pretty much what you see is deliberately designed that way. And we trust the Telugu audience. You know, we have immense trust on you people to see good films and to promote good films and to like good films. You know, in fact, you are probably the premier industry in the country right now. So if not you, who else will we trust? We trust you guys. So.
Prithviraj sir. Prithviraj sir. Sir, here.
Hi.
Sir, since...
Oh, hello, hi.
Hi, hi sir. Sir, since L2, many people are associating your films with anti-government tones.
Are you?
I just want to understand if that is right or wrong.
I don't make my films as for anti or pro anybody, sir. I make my films to entertain the audience. If I like a story, I try and make that story in the most honest way possible without thinking who it is pro or who it is anti. That is all that I have to say. You've seen Empuran. If you see another film of mine called Kurudi, there was an opposite narrative for that film. So for me, all that matters is picking up a story that I like and saying it honestly. Every other perception on it is not intended.
Sir, couple of months back, Mr. Tovino Thomas is here.
Okay.
Someone was asking him about why he left a particular film of NTR's, Dragon.
Sorry, what? Why he?
He was not part of a film of NTR's. He said that some contractual obligations do not allow him to make movies in Malayalam.
Okay.
And that means losing out so many Malayalam films for doing one Telugu film.
Okay.
So don't you have any such contractual obligation?
No, I
from
don't have
Rajmouli,
many
sir?
Malayalam films, sir. So, okay. No.
But
Only one.
you are making films. You don't have any contractual
No.
obligation from
Which is why all
Rajmouli,
my
sir?
films I only produce, so no contractual
No,
obligations.
sir. I think I'm asking about Rajmouli, sir. Did he did not keep any clause like
No,
he did
he's
not
been
do any film?
he's been very kind actually. He's been really considerate. He knows that even when I said yes to Vaaranasi, he knows that I'm doing films in Malayalam and I can't suddenly tell my producers and directors there that I'm not going to be available for 2 years. He has been very considerate and I'm actually hugely thankful to Rajamouli sir and Kartikeya for planning the shoot. Taking my time into consideration because it's a big film, lot of complications. So no contractual obligation as such.
Sir, one of my colleague was saying that, but you did
Sir,
not
one
understand
question
the
about
question.
nobody, sir.
Yeah, nobody
Oh, okay.
question. This is
Okay.
there are titles of the film in Telugu.
Okay.
Actually, some of your technical team has messed up the fonts, everything.
I apologize for them because I am also not able to still look at Telugu and say if it is correct or wrong. We have.
Yeah, the font is completely messed up.
I apologize for them because we have a usual team actually now in South India who does most of Malayalam cinema. Is actually one or two teams only. They do Telugu dubbing and Kannada dubbing and Tamil dubbing. So we trust them. When they show us the titles from our team, we can only trust them, and we only send it to them to check. We send it to them and say, listen, are the spellings correct? Is the font correct? When they say it is correct, then we have to believe that it is correct because we also are not able to judge. It's a bit like when you see Malayalam letters, you're not able to judge, the same way. So if it is wrong, if there is a mistake, I apologize on their behalf, and I don't know, maybe we'll bring in a third party to verify from the next film. But it matters a lot that it is right. You're right. I mean, if there are mistakes, it is a genuinely big deal. We have to be careful about it from the next film.
Thank you, sir. All the
Yeah,
best.
hi. It's here.
Oh.
I'll ask question to Parvati.
Good idea.
First of all,
Andy.
very proud of you for
Thank you
whatever
so
you do.
much.
So, you've acted in a lot of films with Prithvi Garu. I think, is it trust? Do you listen to the script, or do you just agree that it is he has chosen the film, so it will be good? Or
Even know her.
and then third question is, of course, about I mean, this was just about your choice of films and how come you've acted in so many films. What do you like about Prithvi sir's films and his choices? And then especially about Nobody, what made you agree to this role? It's definitely not a lead female role, which you would have loved, but still it is a
Thank you so much.
great role, by the way.
Thank you. What's your name?
Rajeshwari
Garu.
Kalyanam.
Thank you so much for this. It's a 5-part question. How much time do you have? That's my question. Thank you, Andy, for coming and making the time out for our movie. To answer your question about Prithvi, this is something that everybody knows already. He loves cinema in a way that I can only admire and get inspired by. So working with him always means that the conversation with him and the kind of movies he makes, I get a lot of things to learn from. So it's a very selfish motive in that sense, I get to be more of a student around him. And I've also had the luck to be in his films in different capacities. Like I said in many interviews, Meera and Rajivan is not like what we have done before. They're not the couple who are madly in love and, just doting on each other. We started off in City of God. We didn't have any scene together. Then we did Endan and Moideen, where we hardly met each other because we are star-crossed lovers. So we had like 2 or 3 really amazing scenes. And then we got to do some amazing films after that. And this one, I had multiple reasons to say yes to the film. But the fact that Supriya was making the film, Prithvi was backing the film, and he was acting as Rajivan, definitely took the cake for me. And Meera for me is the representation of a nobody that is a woman in our society, really. Her priorities are straight. She knows what is important. Her struggles are something I don't relate to. So I was very lucky to get into that skin of it. And thoroughly enjoyed working with Prithvi as Rajiv. And I don't think I've shouted at you like that ever. And it was a rather new space to be in. And I think I saw something, and I put it on Instagram as well. Someone has posted a photo of just the both of us from the climax, and said, I haven't seen 2 actors working in different films have such different chemistry in so many different films. So I have to say I'm very lucky